Badman? Badman! 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 Badman!
Who are you?
It's Justin, your best friend. You've been up in your room for days now. What have you been doing?
Days.
Badman! Snap out of it!
You came just in time, stranger.
I'm not a stranger. I live next door. I'm Justin. Best friend, Justin. And what am I just in time for?
My top 10. I did it for the fans. I think I have a problem, stranger. The music. It won't stop playing in my head.
My name is Justin. Come on, Batman. I'll help you out. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay, Bat.
Welcome to my second video this month in my big ol' month of Zelda. I'd just like to introduce my friend Justin here and thank him for pulling me out of the pits of hell. Because if it wasn't for him, well, there might not be a video this week. Or there might not be a video ever again. Or maybe I'm just being nice to him to make him seem cool. But, as I stated before, this week's video is going to be a top 10. And if you haven't caught the hints that I've been laying around, this video is going to be my top 10 favorite Zelda songs. But there are some rules on this Zelda list to change it up from some of the other lists that you've probably seen on many other channels. Because, you know, want to be original. At least a little bit. Just a little. So, to give you the rules on how this list is going to work, I'm going to pass it over to Justin here. He's going to tell you how it goes.
Thanks, Batman. Now the rules for this top 10 video goes as follows. Number 1, any video game with any Legend of Zelda character is fair game. Number 2, only one song per game, just to keep this video different from all the others. And number 3, this is Badman's top 10 video. So if you don't like his picks, you can go make your own goddamn game! Now back to you, Batman.
Thanks, Justin. Now let's get this review rolling. In the deep.
Oof, you know, you're not that funny.
I invite you into my house. I let you talk on my show. And this is the way you treat me.
You know, I came here to help you.
I'll let you know that I was born in the War of 2072.
It's still only 2013.
And my grandpappy, he taught me the ancient martial arts of second to cook.
That's not even real martial arts.
And I'm not afraid to use it.
Fuck you.
Number 10. Well, what a better way to start off a top 10 than with the original song that started off the whole franchise. This song is the definition of Zelda. It screams adventure. You could put this song on at any public place and some random guy would come up to you all like, "Hey, isn't that Zelda song from that Zelda game?" And you're gonna be all like, "Fuck yeah, it is." But seriously, this song will be remembered in everyone's hearts as a Zelda classic. So just imagine, you're just a normal guy, walking down the street, minding your own business, when all of a sudden you step in a big-ass puddle, and... Oh my god, don't kill me! Oh, what is that thing? Where did you come from? Yep, that pretty much sums up my feelings for this song. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on the Skyward Sword soundtrack. Half the people think it's awesome with great memorable songs, and some people all around hate it and want the music style back to the original. Me though, I love the soundtrack, and I had some trouble picking out what song I would put at the top of my Skyward Sword list. And this song trumped them all. Number 8. Fuck this game. It still stands as one of the only Zelda games I can't beat. But even though I'm pissed at this game for being so goddamn hard, I still love the palace music. When I first played this game and entered the first palace, I was like, aw yeah! Yeah, this is freaking awesome! I could have a disco in here! And man, that's what I did. This song just brings out the best of the old school chiptune music, and boy do I have a hard-on for chiptune music. So obviously, this song has to be on my list.
But Badman, there are so many other great chiptune songs for the Game Boy games. Why didn't you choose any of those ones?
Hey, why don't you shut up before I kick your ass some more? Remember, we're only at number 8 on this list so far.
Oh yeah! So why wasn't there any more Game Boy songs on the list?
Number 7. Want to hear what I think of Spirit Tracks? It sucks dick. But not just normal dick, we're talking like giant horse dick. I have such a huge hate for this game, and it's not just because of the stupid train thing that everyone else hates on it for. It's because of so many other flaws in the game design. Oh, and don't be all like, "Oh, Badman, it's a DS game. It has low storage and can't be as good as the other console games." Yeah, I call bullshit, because there are multiple Zelda Game Boy games that I think are a million times better than this piece of crap. But this is a top 10 about the music, so how about I talk about that a little? Now, the one thing I did like about Spirit Tracks was Cole. Ah? Get it? It's a train pun.
Still not funny!
You know what? Fuck you! Cole's whole character design was very well made, and man do I love his theme song. When you hear this song, you think of Cole's evil smirk. And when you look at Cole, the first thing that comes to mind is this song. It's perfectly composed just for this villain, and that's why this song is holding my number 7 spot. Number 6. Wind Waker! I did a review on this game, so you already know my stance on this game's music. Next!
But why'd you pick this song out of all the other songs you could have picked?
You are really making me work extra hard on this video, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well this is actually my favorite song in Wind Waker, mostly because of the mix of the wind instruments and the cha-cha-chas in the background. I love those little cha-cha things. Also, if you didn't notice, when I made my Wind Waker review and talked about the soundtrack, I purposely used this song during that part because of how this song fits the game so well. You can take this song and put it almost anywhere in Wind Waker, and it fits perfectly. number 5. Oh, what's this, Justin? A Game Boy game? What did I say? We were only at the start of my list, and boy is this a good one to hit the halfway point. Link's Awakening was the first Zelda game to hit the Game Boy, and no one knew what to expect from it, and we were not surprised when we got our hands on it. It was like this, on this. And that's what portable games need to play like, not like this. Now this choice really came down to the beautiful Ballad of the Windfish or Mount Tamaranch, but when it came down to the wire, I really enjoy myself a great sounding adventurous song. But Ballad of the Windfish is beautifully composed, and was a great idea at the time. But to me, it just kind of sounded awkward, and Final Fantasy VI did it a lot better with Aria de Mizo Character. I don't fucking care if I pronounce that wrong. So Mount Tamaranch makes it into the list by the slip of a hair.
I think you got that saying wrong, Badman.
Hey, my show, my saying. Next!
But
Next! Number 4. Another Game Boy game, and my favorite one to say the least. This was back when Zelda tried to take the Pokemon route and make 2 games, which made for a really long, great adventure, while being able to trade and mix things up with friends. But we're not here to learn about games, we're here to learn about the music. And you're probably asking, what is this beautiful sound? Well, it's Ralph's theme, of course. And if any of you guys have watched my shitty Let's Plays of this game, then you will know that I love Ralph. And every time I hear this theme song while playing Ages, I know I'm in for an awesome time. Number 3. What? An Ocarina of Time song only at number 3? What is this? Shouldn't it be number 1? Well, no! There are 2 other games that beat out Ocarina of Time song-wise for me. But when we're just talking about Ocarina of Time, I was at a standstill trying to figure out what song to put on this list. Either A, Saria Song, or B, Song of Storms. And well, obviously, Song of Storms won. And you want to know why it won? Well, it won strictly from nostalgia. This song will always go down with me as the Ocarina of Time song. I can't think of Ocarina of Time without thinking of this song. Damn, it was the first song I learned how to play on my actual ocarina. And fucking with the windmill guy was always fun. Number 2. Oh my god. What's this? A Zelda CDI game in a top 10? How is this possible? Well, I have to agree that the Zelda CDI games were crappy as hell. I would have to shoot myself if I didn't say that the soundtrack for the CDI games were not awesome. Just listen to this. You can't sit there and tell me that this song doesn't sound epic and awesome. And I would also like to go out on the note that there was also a song on this same game titled Harley Quinn Bizarre Face. I was thinking of putting that song here just because of the name, and because it was also a pretty awesome song. I'll post a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. It's me, number 1! To any of you who saw this coming, I now know you are a true fan. I mentioned this song briefly in my first video, stating that it was my favorite Zelda song, so it was very obviously going to be here. But to the people who didn't see my first video, here's my explanation to why this is my favorite Zelda song. Just let me wipe the tears from your eyes. Any game that can make a song so emotionally strong has to have the right to be on my top 10 list. But this song just doesn't stop there. This song being one of the most depressing sounding songs I've ever heard come out of any video game actually has the totally opposite effect, as it's used to heal in the game, making you think. And thinking is one thing Majora's Mask has brought to a lot of fans. It's a game that can expand the imagination. And that was my top 10 favorite Zelda songs. Now I do have one more Zelda video planned for this month. I just hope to get it out by the end of this month. And I'd also like to thank my friend Justin here for being in my video and helping me record it. So, got anything to say to the fans, Justin?
Well, I just wanted to thank you for letting me be in the video, and to all of you Badman viewers out there, I was the one that threw the Bandicoot case. Yeah. Badman counter? Probably about, like, 30 after today. I've slapped him so many times. And again, thanks for letting me slap you.
Anytime. I'd also like to give a big thanks out to Did You Know Gaming and to my new recent subscribers. If any of my old viewers didn't notice, I boosted from like 300 subscribers to like 800 in the past like 3 days before I made this video. And it's awesome. I'm loving it right now, and I'm glad I can constantly put out new videos for you guys to enjoy and just watch. And I plan to make more in the future. So if you have any games or top 10s or any ideas, post them in the comments. I'll take a look at them, jot them down, and definitely take notes of them. I look at almost all the comments, and I take great care into acknowledging all of your advice. I really appreciate the fans, and they really help me grow. So, with that, I thank you. I thank you for being my fans, and I thank you for sticking around with me for so long. I've been making videos for like 5 years now, and well, it's been a good trip, and I'm glad it's finally going somewhere. So until next time, I'll see ya. Also, if you want to see my last top 10 or more from my month of Zelda, click on the links I left here. Also, click the like button, then the subscribe button, then the share button. In that order. Trust me, it's a YouTube cheat code. You won't be disappointed. But the cheat code tends to be very racist, so if it doesn't work, don't be too offended. I would also like to say sorry for being slow on the videos this month. School's been ramming me really hard, and I have had little to no time to work on videos. So, it's up to you guys. Post in the comments if you'd like to see one more Zelda video like I planned, or would you rather just have me move on to something else? Ganon.